afternoon. We're on early today because my assistants, Phoebe and Graceland, are in the band, and the band has a gig this afternoon at the cross-country meet. So hi, it's Marylee Nunley with United Stroke Alliance, and today we are going to do epoxy crafts. So we're using epoxy resin, and I'm going to pour the remaining resin. I mixed up a little over the weekend to practice. You girls will each want to pour one in. One of them is the resin, and one of them is the hardener, and you mix them together. So if you'll both, just each of you pour one in, whole bottle, and then we have to stir for a couple of minutes to get it all mixed in together. So let me tell you the story of how I happened to
come upon this.
The girls like this story. You know, during COVID, some of us were like on the internet and we were Facebooking and all that stuff. And some beautiful picture of all these little trinkety crafts showed up. And for $19.95, I could get my own kit. And I ordered it. And we got to time this for a couple minutes. Okay. And it didn't come, and I forgot about it. And about 8 or 10 weeks later, I get this package, not that big, package from China with no instructions, pieces and parts in a zipper bag. So I brought it out, and the girls and I unveiled it, and we figured out that it was epoxy. So it had just one little tiny bottle of the epoxy already mixed up. And we did a couple of little projects, and we decided it was worthy of Facebook Live, didn't we?
Yes.
We did. So she is stirring that, mixing it up. The only thing they said was mix slowly so we don't get bubbles.
Well, shoot. I'll start doing slowly now.
Slowly now. So let me show you a little bit about the things we're going to be using today. Griffin, you want to zero in on some of these. These are the molds, and they're acrylic, and epoxy won't stick to them. So we have, this is a coaster, and this becomes a little dome if you want to do it. We have the alphabet. This one is for some jewelry pieces. This is a teeny tiny one, and that would be just for like little jewels and things. We also have this one that makes a cube. Can you grab the bracelet? This one makes a bracelet. And this one makes a
Pyramid.
pyramid's the word. So, does that look pretty well mixed up, Graceland?
Looks good to me.
Okay. You want to reach over and grab our little beakers. Because we have, you'll see here, we have glitter, and we have, this is larger glitter pieces. We have some embellishments here. We also have some little Julie type embellishments. So I'm going to, those beakers, the plastic ones. So I'm just going to put the clear epoxy in these, and then the girls can decide if they want to mix, because you can have more than one. If you want to mix glitter in one. There's also an alphabet and number mold. Griffin, I missed that one. She's going to hold that up a little bit.
Oh, it's upside down.
That's all right.
Just hit myself in the eyeball.
So girls, go ahead and just make your decision on what. Hand me a couple more of these, Grace. There we go. Okay, so each of you take one of those and decide if you want to embellish inside of the mold first, or if you, I would say let's stir this up just a little bit more. It's looking like it has a little swirlies in it.
Should we just...
Yeah, just go ahead and decide what you want.
Do we just add it into this cup?
Yes, you could add into that cup. We have toothpicks if you want to arrange some flowers around. We have our little stirs.
Let me take my gloves out to touch this stuff.
did this with some practice things over the weekend, I will be honest that I was not perfect in putting the gloves on. And so I did have quite the time getting this off of my hands. So I have decided that it's good. Have you heard from Chuck that our voice is okay?
Yup.
Sound is good? All right.
Do I want to add glitter in there?
If you want to make multiples of the same color, then add it to the cup. Stir it all, you'll need about half what's in there. You'll need quite a bit. Okay? You want to zero in on her.
That looks cool. I think I'm gonna do this, that kind of theme. A golden.
Okay, so Gracelyn has laid down the 4-leaf clovers, and that's gold leaf. She's gonna put some gold leaf in.
Maybe I should I put the resin in first, or?
It might not hurt to put a little bit of resin to hold it down, and then put that in, and then finish it up with resin. Let's give that a try. The gloves are not made young people small hands size. Okay, there. I'd do a little bit more in.
Me too.
I think you need a little more.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
It's a little bit bigger. You want to mix 2 pinks or no?
Should I just add this whole thing?
Just dump the whole thing in. Yep,
Okay.
I'm fine, dumping the whole thing in. I put down, I got these little placemats, which are actually cutting boards, little mini cutting boards. And I thought they were good to work on, and they weren't very expensive. Oh yeah, here's our embellishments. You can make keychains, and here's some little embellishments that came, and it also comes with a little kit to hand drill into the resin once you're finished with it. Okay, you're gonna be able to do lots of letters, Pete, with that. Here we go. Fill it about halfway. Let's practice this. Fill it about halfway up because it's self-leveling.
Just pour it in this.
Yeah. So just pour out of the corner.
I'm nervous. What if I
Don't be
miss?
nervous. Okay, now stop and let it level. That's what I did. See? Okay, a little bit more. Because you want it just even with the top. You don't want it overflowing. Just a touch more. You can always come back with it. Okay, now go ahead and do your next letter. What you gonna do next?
Even if you spell my whole name.
Probably close.
You have a long name.
No, I'll do
It's
it.
like 10 letters, dude.
It's 6, but
It's
it's
6.
fine.
It's 6 letters.
Oh.
There's 2. Okay, a little bit more. That's the end of the... Okay, you continue to make your name, and we're going to go back over here and see what Gracelyn's doing with her. Oh, she's adding a flower.
My name's longer than your baby. Just realized that.
Well, you know what you're going to have a problem with? There's
What?
only one E.
Oh.
We can do another E later.
didn't think about that.
I didn't think of it either. We'll do another one later.
That looks good.
Ooh.
It's all right. You've got your toothpick or your little gizmo. You can move it where you want it. Ooh. Okay.
Chuck says that you can buy small, medium, and large sizes of rubber gloves at Harbor Freight.
Yes, you can. I
Or-
happen to have mediums, but you're right.
Yeah, so those might help.
If you have little hands, you can get smaller gloves. They're readily available now during COVID. Oh, and you would have room for both your letters, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would.
Dang. She just needs another E.
There's only one.
Okay, well,
Should I add?
do your age. No, do 16, because you're going to turn 16 on your birthday. Let's do that. What do you think? You agree?
Yep.
Okay. And then,
This makes a lot more than I thought.
yeah. Okay. And Graceland's adding a little bit of gold leaf over here to hers. So I've got, I have more. Do you want to do a pyramid or?
Can I do one with this?
Yeah, let's do a just a fairly flat one. How about
Okay.
let's use some of these. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Um,
Should I do this?
Well, I found out that if you lift it up,
The,
it tips. So let me get a cookie sheet.
okay.
How about that?
I want to make one.
You want to make one?
Kinda.
Okay, that's all right. We can figure it out.
I just got a good idea for one.
Okay,
You know what we could do?
we can swap out. You and me. We can swap.
Oh, for real?
I can video.
You know what we could do? I just got a good idea.
Okay.
So we make letters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can put the letters in the box and then pour the epoxy on the box and then like put the letters.
Well, I've got a couple of letters that I made already because they don't set up. The letters and the smaller things will take about 4 to 6 hours, but the larger things, okay. You want to,
I guess we should try to use the alcohol ink, but
so one of the techniques, I haven't tried it yet, so Phoebe's going to try it, is you go ahead and put your clear resin in,
I'm gonna use this one.
and you're going to have enough to do a gazillion of them.
I know.
You know what? Do one of them with that and put alcohol ink in with the pink first. Do
Okay.
maybe this round one down here. It
Okay.
looks like it's a little bigger. Let's just go ahead and use it up in a couple of those.
Should I fill it all the way
Yeah,
up?
go ahead and fill it up. Meticulous work. Okay, Griffin,
Yeah.
I'm going to set you up.
All right. Sherry Roberts said this could be addicting.
Yes, it is. It is. Okay, Griffin, I'm setting you up right
Oh,
there.
okay.
Okay.
How do I do it?
Well,
Let me get some gloves.
oh yeah, there's gloves right over here.
Right there.
Whoa, there's the gloves. Okay, I'm coming over here.
What do I do with the alcohol ink? Do I just drop it?
Oh, put a clear one in. Well, yeah, you can just put a drop. What they did, they just put a drop on top. Let's try it.
In the sparkly one? How to drop this?
Yeah, go ahead and put a drop in the sparkly one. A couple of drops. And then take, ooh, one drop is enough.
And then take a little toothpick and swirl it.
Oh,
around.
somebody just found some molds from a while ago. Well, that just colored the whole thing. Okay,
Yeah, it did.
do some clear and then and put a drop in the clear.
Okay.
Okay, we're coming back over here. This work of art,
Okay.
is it complete?
I'd say that's good.
Is it full to the top?
Yes.
Okay. So you get to just scoot that one off the table and you can go with plan B. Okay, Griffin, what are you going to make?
All right. I think I'm gonna put this. Can I use this?
Yes, you
All
can.
right. I'm gonna put that inside of here,
Okay.
and then like pour. Will that work?
I have no idea, but I like your thinking.
Could I? I don't know. I'll give it a good old try, right?
Okay?
Okay, I poured this clear one, so just add a drop in then.
Yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's watch. This is the alcohol ink. Just put a drop there. Ooh. Put a second color. Let's just
And second color of the
put it,
alcohol ink?
yeah, let's just see what happens if we put two colors. Ooh, okay. And Griffin, this is going to be good. So Griffin has got his.
You can't really see it.
And what he's done is standing, that's his initial. You know what? I think put a little bit of resin in the bottom and then stick it
Is this,
like
can I
glue.
use this?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and use that and and whatever we have.
All right. Is that too much?
No, that should be fine. And then go ahead and put your G in there.
Okay. Oh, so I can like stick it down there. I see what you mean. Oops, hair on
So here's the one with the alcohol ink, which
I
I'm
don't
not as
know.
impressed as I thought I would
I'm
be.
not either.
I thought I'd be impressed.
It colors like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Not just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, and this girl's got her 4-leaf clover set to go. So Chuck's question is, the smaller pieces will set up in 4 to 6 hours. The larger pieces take a much longer time. Let me show you some of the things that I did over the weekend. I don't know how well it'll show, but this is the pyramid. I'm going to see if I can do better with this. And the pyramid, I did a 4-leaf clover and the gold leaf. And it was in this was the mold that I used. Then I used the flat square mold, and I had some gears. And then I added a little gold leaf and some star glitter for that one. And then I used the bracelet mold and made a bracelet. And this one I just put various colors of glitter. And then I tried the alphabet. You know what, Phoebe? We could have done all your letters but P, because I already had a P, but it would have been blue. So then we did some little pieces last week. Just a puzzle piece, so you could, those are just for fun. And then this is, could be a necklace. And Graceland put this one together, I think, with a couple of embellishments. And this is another long, thin one that's intended for you to drill a hole on.
There's a little hole on the top.
Oh, there's a hole. That's right. There's a hole on. This one's already got a hole on it.
And just a little tiny one.
A little tiny hole, which is in the mold. So those are some of the things that we did last week. So this is an interesting mold, and Graceland's putting together. And it is side by side with a heart in the middle. And it has an opening for a chain. So you could give half of it to someone and keep half of it, or share it with someone. So Phoebe has determined that alcohol ink is not our favorite at all.
No. Glitter is definitely better.
Glitter is definitely better. Definitely better. Okay. Oh yeah, the tweezers. Hold the tweezers out here. The first week we didn't have tweezers, and I ordered some extra molds, and the tweezers came with the molds. Phoebe, why don't you add maybe to the pink you've already got? Do we want to add? Let's see if you want to add a contrasting color, and maybe we can do another a contrasting glitter.
One of these big ones.
You want to try another color?
Yeah. Should add a bit.
Just what do you think would go with any of those? Doesn't matter.
Ooh, I should use the stars.
Stars. Okay.
Ooh, I love the stars.
Pink with stars.
Should I just add them into this? I'm just gonna sprinkle some. I don't know how to sprinkle this.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I'm coming over to Griffin here momentarily, as soon as we get this glitter in here. Okay, so she's adding some silver to the pink. And here's what Griffin has done. Oh yeah, oh, that shows. You can see the G in there. I had made it last week. And then he's made it clear. And it will harden. It's going to take about 24 hours for it to harden.
Uh-huh.
Is it all the way to the top?
Yep.
Okay. And then it will be a G inside of clear. Georgia agrees with Sherry. You're absolutely right. This is addictive. And I'm happy that Griffin's taking part in this, because he's usually behind the camera. And he's happy to be behind the camera.
Yeah.
And Graceland's working on her work of art.
What mold should I use for this?
I don't know. What mold do you want?
Should I use the bracelet?
The bracelet's a little tricky, but you could use the bracelet.
I'll pass.
But I had trouble. I mean, I had to. No, it might be better because I was doing different colors. You have to kind of poke it down and stir it around.
Oh, okay.
Now go ahead and give it a try. We don't care.
Do you have enough for them to fill the whole bracelet? Do you think I have enough to fill the whole bracelet?
Wait, let's do this. There's a little bit more. I think you do have enough for the whole bracelet.
Okay.
As far as cost is concerned, that first kit that I got, which would have made a half a dozen little things, was under $20. And then I ordered some more epoxy, which was, I think, $12 for the epoxy, which we've done all of these projects, plus a few that I did. And then the extra set of molds that I bought was around $12 as well. Oh, so here we go, Griffin's G, inside of a clear box.
Can I make more things?
You can make something else as long as we have epoxy, you can make it.
Okay, there's...
You've got a little bit left here.
Yeah.
So you can make a small item.
Is this what you do? Just pull this back and add it in there?
Yeah, just pour it in. Move it over on top of your... So she's pouring this in the bracelet mold. Are there any other molds, Griffin, that you... I'm having trouble looking around because I'm behind the camera.
Yeah.
Just saying, I'm behind the camera. It will self-level, so you pour it on one side and the other. So the larger pieces, you have to leave about 24 hours. If you take something out of the mold and the edges are a little rough, the bracelet would be an example of that. You can take a little bit of fine sandpaper and just smooth off any of the edges. I think there's quite a bit of costume jewelry that is done with some epoxy. Griffin's playing a tune with his gloves. Are there narrower boxes? I don't know what you mean by narrower boxes. Oh, I know what I've got, Griffin. I think I have...
What's that supposed to do?
Well,
Oh, I should make a color.
you should make it a color.
How do I do that?
I'm going to give you more than one. Ooh.
Well, that one's cool.
That
oh,
one's-
actually, yeah.
Oh, there's one of each shape. You might have enough for all three of those
Okay.
because they're teeny tiny.
What color do I make them?
I don't know. You can pour the clear in, and then you can use a toothpick to move color down to see how much you've got. Have you got enough to finish yours, Grace?
Yeah.
Okay. So Graceland's going to have a little bit more clear resin if you need it.
Oh, that feel like perfectly.
Okay.
I'll put him off to the side for now.
And I'm going to go, okay.
Is that good? Do I need more? I used
Oh,
all
I
of it.
overflowed. This one overflowed.
Oh, that's all right. You can scrape it off. And you should have enough for the third one. And then if you've got any left, pour it on, give it to Phoebe. She's going to put it in her bracelet.
Okay. Oops, oops.
Oops, oops.
Stuck both my fingers.
Alright, you can have these ones. There's like barely any. Oh, that's one too. My hands are hard.
Me too.
Your hands, yeah, I know, your gloves are sticky. You'll be glad to take them off. And then you've got that, you could probably put some silver glitter on top and move it around with a toothpick if you want. Oh, look at her. She's found the gears and she's going to do another little cutie. Okay, and here's the finished product of the
The friendship necklace. that's what I'm
friendship
calling
necklace.
it.
Thank you. And then here's another little, and if you'll see, Graceland, touch where that little nub is, where the hole,
Right there.
yeah.
Take on these.
Yeah, those leave a hole in it, so you can go ahead and put a string or a rope, or we have jump rings and screw eyes, all kinds of things that I got with the kit that I bought. Are you going to put some color in those, Griffin?
Yeah, how do you do it?
Well, what color do you want?
Blue.
Glitter?
Sure.
Okay, so do we have another teeny tiny spoon that's not used? It isn't sticky.
Can't open it.
Yes.
Okay.
Make sure it's not upside down, Griffin.
How do you open? I can't even open it.
Here, give it to me. hands are like,
Epoxy.
ugh. No, I can't open that either. Now I've got stuff all over my hands.
Okay, you want to hold the camera for a second?
Oh my god.
Oh, no, you can't.
I have epoxy.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. We're on a tripod. We've got us a tripod.
Griffin's got epoxy hands.
He's got
epoxy.
epoxy EE hands. So Griffin's going to put a little bit of glitter
Oh, but I don't got a spoon to do.
right here.
How do you?
Okay.
What?
Like this, Griffin. Look.
It's like flat. How do you get
Yes.
scoop of it?
Look. Mr. Paul would know.
Who's Mr. Paul?
Our chemistry teacher.
I literally just spilled it everywhere. Right, which one?
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. You gonna? Oh, he's gonna push it down with the
With the what?
toothpick.
Oh my goodness. Ah! Ah! I just spilled it everywhere. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm
All right.
fine now.
All right, now
How do I? What?
you want to? You can
Just look at your hand.
take that.
No,
Griffin really gets into his work.
Oh yeah, I do. Do I just stick it in there? What?
All the way down.
Okay.
Oh.
It just sucked it all out.
No, just go up and down. You'll be fine. Yes, Chuck, there are more molds than you could imagine. You can do mugs, you can do cups, glasses.
Mugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's
There's a mold for mugs.
Oh, it literally keeps going everywhere.
This was fun.
All right, I'm done.
All right, he's done.
Yeah.
He's done. Okay, so here, this girl has actually she could go on and on. Look at this. She's got things laid out. She could go on and on. She could be doing this till midnight.
Yes, this is so fun.
Okay, and Phoebe's got her bracelet ready, and then of course her glitter, her alphabet, and her other glitter things. And Griffin has his cube and his mess.
Yes.
So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.